Well, my dogs are fascinated by the smell of these burrows, but they're not digging, so it's not food. It's some large animal. Because look at the size of these burrows, they're huge. They're big enough for a dog to go into. I'd send my dogs into the holes, but I'm worried there might be something in there that would bite them. And I don't want my cute little... Mimi's not even a hunter. She's a collie. She's 75% collie. She doesn't hunt. She scavenges. If there's anything dead, like roadkill, she will find it. But Shim, who's 50% husky, is a fisher dog and a hunting dog. She can happily feed herself if you just let her. They love the smells here. They're not leaving. They've been here for ages. Edinburgh is wonderful because you have these conservation areas, as you can see, in the middle of the city, next to major roads. This is Ravelstone Conservation Area. Don't go on the road. Come on, let's go back to the woods. I can't go through that fence, sweetheart. Let's go this way, away from the fence, because I know you sneak through. I don't want you to sneak through, little cheeky babies. Oh, mushrooms. I don't pick mushrooms because I can't tell edible from non-edible. Inedible. Shim. Let's carry on walking. It's fun. I'm having fun. Are you having fun? Is it a good day? Because you're a good dog and you deserve a good day. No, it's not time to rest, baby. No resty resties. I force my dogs to walk like 7-8 hours a day so that they sleep at night. Because they're working dogs. And if you don't keep them occupied all day, they just don't sleep. Shim was very happy when I got her goats. I do hope when I retire to have a little herd of goats, and then I will give them to Shim and she'll be happy again. I think that's the collie in them. They're also very happy pulling sleds because they're half husky, and I want to buy a sled so that they can pull me around when I'm old. Because they enjoy pulling. They really pull. And I let them. You know, like some owners buy special leads so that they can't pull. If they want to pull, let them pull. They like pulling. They were bred for pulling. I'm trying to talk more on these videos because I don't know if you've noticed, I actually avoid people. I'm in a busy inner city, in a block of flats surrounded by hundreds of people. So I wake up early and find the most isolated place that I can go to, and I stay there all day until I go home and I sleep. And that's my routine, because the people are scary. It's all homeless people in the flats around me, and they fight a lot in the evenings. And because it's hundreds of people in blocks of flats, there's so much shouting. I get a man shouting because my dogs bark. They shout because they can hear your footsteps. They shout because you left something outside your door. Oh, the postman leaves stuff outside your door, it's gone immediately. Sometimes the postman just leaves stuff in the streets, and I have complained twice. Oh, the post just doesn't get to me, and I get other people's post all the time, and post takes a lot longer than in England. You're just lucky if you receive it at all. Partly, I think, because the post office, I think, in Scotland is still nicking stuff. You know, in England, they've stopped that. Well, sadly, if I receive anything interesting in the post, it's gone. Oh, baby, you're so beautiful. And the weird thing is, even though the post is far worse than in England, seriously, 50% of my post belongs to another address. And I don't receive 50% of the things I buy. But they're so proud. They're always saying, oh, it's better than England. Everything's better than England. But they've never lived in England. And I can tell you the post is better in England. The parks are better in Scotland. The wilderness. You can tell they've left it untouched. Whereas England, I don't think there are many forests left. The education is better in England. I've hired 4 people. A tiler, a person to install a dog flap, someone to paint the walls, someone to build a wall that's the garden wall, someone to put lino in the bathroom, someone to damp proof because all the walls were fungi in my flat. None of them used the spirit level. Most of them made major mistakes, like tiling on carpet or breaking the lintel under the window so the whole block of flats could have come down. Yes, I've been shocked by the poor level of education here. They don't use spirit levels, they don't use dividers. These are registered companies. But when you try to complain, it's so hard in Scotland to complain about crime. If you tell the police, like somebody just took my money and ran, said, oh, I need £300 to get materials, and then just ran off with it. When I told the police, they said, more fool you. Whereas in England, they would actually care. So, yes, Scottish people are much more scammy than in England because basically they get away with it. And even though I've had 4 different builders, all of whom have destroyed my flat in one way or another, there will be no compensation. And I will have to live with curved walls and leaks. And I had to buy a new lintel. They cost £1,000, by the way. But I will never be able to fix the errors that they've done. Even the tiles which have been glued on carpet are glued so firmly. When I try to remove it, the tiles just crack. He has used a heck of a lot of glue. So yeah, avoid the people in Scotland, but the countryside is beautiful.